Volleyball is a team sport played with a ball and a net. There are teams on each side of the net. One team hits the ball over the net and into the other team's court. The other team must then hit the ball back over the net and inbounds within 3 times without letting the ball touch the ground. History of volleyball. Did you know that volleyball's roots trace back to 1895 when William G. Morgan invented the game? Yes, you're absolutely right. The roots of volleyball do trace back to 1895, and the sport was indeed invented by William G. Morgan. He was a physical education director at the YMCA in Holyoke, Massachusetts. And he developed the game as a blend of basketball, baseball, tennis, and handball. Morgan wanted to create a game that the older members of the YMCA could play, one that required less physical contact than the basketball. He borrowed the net from the tennis, although he raised the height. The idea of the ball from the basketball and baseball, and the concept of team play from baseball and handball. The original game was called Men to Net, and it involved any number of players trying to keep a ball in the air as long as possible without letting the ball hit the ground. Over time, the rules evolved and became more structured, and the name was changed to volleyball to reflect the nature of the game. And today, volleyball is indeed a global phenomenon, played in schools, colleges, professional leagues, and at the Olympic level.
Volleyball was first played in the Olympic as the official Olympic sports in the year 1964. So, Japan won the first gold medal for women's volleyball, and the USSR won the first gold medal for the men's volleyball. The history of volleyball in the Philippines refers to as a recreation and a sport. Philippine volleyball history began in 1910. So it was started in 1910. So it was started even before it became an official Olympic sport. So, nag-start mo siya 1910, but volleyball was played first in the year 1964. So this was during the American colonization. So Filipinos have made significant contributions to volleyball in its evolution as a professional and international game. The Filipinos continued playing volleyball up to the modern day period in its status as an independent republic. So even after the American colonization, we continued to play volleyball. So that's it for the history of volleyball. Thank you.
There are 6 basic volleyball skills that every player should master: the passing, serving, blocking, digging, setting, and spiking. Passing is often regarded as the most crucial skill in volleyball. If you can't pass the serve effectively, it becomes challenging to put your team in a position to score a point. Serving is a skill that is sometimes undervalued. Many coaches don't emphasize aggressive serving, but it can be a great opportunity to give your team an advantage in scoring points. Blocking is sometimes overlooked and not taught as much as other skills in volleyball. However, players can still get by with average blocking skills as it doesn't have as much impact on the team as other skills. Digging is another skill that doesn't receive as much focus as other skills in volleyball. The setter position is considered as the most important in volleyball because it runs the team's offense, making it a crucial role on the court.
Volleyball equipment and court. An indoor volleyball is typically white but may have some other color as well. It's round with 8 or 16 panels and is usually made of leather. The official indoor volleyball is 25.5 to 26.6 inches in circumference, weighs 9.2 to 9.9 ounces, and has 4.3 to 4.6 psi air pressure. The youth volleyball is slightly smaller. Beach volleyballs are slightly bigger, weighs the same but have much less air pressure. The volleyball court is 18 meters long and 9 meters wide. It's divided in sides in the middle by the net, and the net is 1 meters wide and is set up so that the top of the net is 7 feet inches above the ground. The only other key feature is a line drawn on each side, which was 3 meters from the net and parallel to the net. This line is called the attack line and it's defined the front row and the back row areas.
Basic rules on playing volleyball. Only 6 players on a team, 3 on the front row and 3 on the back row. There is a maximum of 3 hits per side. Player must not hit the ball twice in succession. A block is not considered a hit. Balls may be played out of the net during a volley and on a serve. It is legal to contact the ball with any part of the player's body. It is illegal to catch, hold, or throw the ball. Basic violation in volleyball. Doing any of this result in a violation for your team and a lost point. First, when serving. Stepping on or across the service line as you make contact with the serve. Second, failure to serve the ball over the net successfully. Third, contacting the ball illegally. Example, lifting, carrying, throwing, etc. Fourth, touching the net with any part of the body while the ball is in play. Fifth, serving out of order.
And as we conclude our journey through the world of volleyball, we're reminded of its enduring appeal and universal passion. Whether you're a seasoned player or a curious spectator, volleyball offers something for everyone. A thrilling blend of skills, camaraderie, and strategy. It's a game that requires not just physical strength, but also strategic thinking, teamwork, and a competitive spirit. So, here's to volleyball, a sport that truly serves up excitement and joy for all. Thank you for watching and have a great day ahead.